I got a blue light now too. You got a blue light?
Got a blue light.
We got a red light on the camera. I think we're good. You ready?
Full battery.
Let's do it. Hello, YouTube. I'm John from Rock County Jet Ski, Watcon.com. Welcome to Watercraft Talk. Today, just finished up with another build. It's another Superjet, and I always tell you guys, we do everything here from mild to wild. I'm going to call this one kind of mild. It is nothing crazy by any means. Good solid ski though. Nice machine. So I thought I would just talk about it a little bit. We'll do a walk around and show you what we have. So this is Adam. Adam is from Indiana. He is a returning customer, and he just picked this ski up and brought it over to us for us to do some things. We put a billet light handle pole on it. He wanted that. We've got Rick Roy over the pivot steering. I do not have the pole pads are on back order, and we do not have a pole pad for it yet. So he is going to source his own pole pad. I think he was going to reach out to Taylor Curtis, he was saying, for a pole pad. He wanted we've got a Rick Roy throttle and Vans grips, and without the pole pad, you can see it is, the handle pole spring is actually very light, and it's like a catapult. With this steering, I want to show this, Chris. This is a 2014 Superjet, and when I do the OVP steering, this still has the stock steering cable. We set it all the way out for maximum steer ratio, and when you do the Rick Roy steer stop, I add a bolt here and a nut, and that is now adjustable. I'm going to turn that, and it's adjustable, but so the bolt hits the steering stop before the cable bottoms out. That's just the way we do it. That way it saves your cable, and you get maximum steer ratio speed without bottoming out in the cable. So there's that. Bottom side, it has a Works intake grate and a Solus impeller. That came in it already. It had been to a shop before it came here. I don't know what shop. He didn't know. We'll pull the hood here. So it was somewhere, and they did a factory pipe. I did not put we had it all apart, but it came with a factory pipe on it, but it wasn't installed correctly. They did not have it, it wasn't orientated correctly, and it was hitting on the motor plate, and actually a clamp came off, and it was rubbing on the hull, and they didn't have any clamp, nothing was tight, and the water routing was incorrect. They did not set the screws. I don't know. I don't mean to be bad-mouthing anybody. I don't know if it was a guy or a real shop or just some guy in his garage who did the mods. But anyway, it had a stock head on it, and I was recommending to Adam, so you don't break a cylinder, that we should do a girdled head on it. So we did our signature series head. This one I went with 37cc domes. I did not put any timing in it. We did adjust the pipe. I set the screws on the pipe. I've got the bottom screw set between 1/8 and 1/4. The middle screw is closed, and the top screw is about 1/8 of a turn. And then I put a water restrictor in the line here, going into the stinger on the pipe here. I put a water restrictor in there to restrict water going into the water box. We jetted the carburetors. The carburetors were not jetted. They did. I jetted the carburetors, and I put the T-bar adjusting screws on. I don't know if you can see that from there, Chris, the adjusting screw here. We added all 4 of those. Again, whoever modded it drilled the caps, but did not remove the caps. And you can't get a screwdriver in there, and they damaged the screws. I had a hard time even getting the screws out. So now the carbs are fully jetted and tuned. Adam wanted the stock airbox back on. So we left that for water intrusion. We have to cut it here to get it to clear for the girdle nut. That's really about it. If you look, this is a 2014, and it really is it's in great shape. The mats have literally no wear here. It did have all the stock. In fact, the grips and the handlebars and the pole is over there. The grips don't have any wear on them. I think it had very little use. There is a little wear here, but it is not anything like normal. So that's all he wanted. He kind of wanted us to just give it a look over and make sure it was solid, which we did, and it's got my stamp of approval. We did have turf. I turfed under the gas tank, and I shimmed up the water box with turf too. We do that to raise the water box up and for better pipe clearance, and we orientated the pipe correctly, so it is now not hitting on the engine plate and not hitting on the hull. So there's your mild build for Adam in Indiana. Thank you again, Adam, he's a subscriber, and I appreciate you watching our videos. There's our mild Superjet build, very simple. It should be very solid. It should have and it does. It runs very well. It should be a good solid ski for him and a little extra oomph for jumping some waves. I hope you like that. As I always say, I sure appreciate it when you guys reach out. Keep watching, hit the subscribe button, tell all your friends, as it really does help our channel grow. It's a crazy world out there. When you're out and about, please be kind to others. And the next time, we'll see you out on the water.